put another what if. This is my redo what if because mostly you guys, I didn't get your comments because it was on a child lock and I tried to try to fix it. Then I messed it up, so I had to delete it. And this is like, I told you guys I was making a what if Issei and Asia go back in time. So might as well put these two together. So this is a redo of the first one, and then the other half I was telling you guys about. Because if you guys didn't hear me talking about Issei and Asia going back in time before, well, because someone put a copy claim in my other video about what if Goku had the heavenly breaths as his quirk. So yeah. So basically, yeah. So this is a redo. What if Issei and Asia was trained by Goku and go back in time? In this particular story, this one could be hard. Think of where I should start. Now I think about it. Let's go to the one with Issei was fighting this and High School DxD season 5. I think it's 5. 4 or 5. It's 4 or 5. Issei fighting a new Longinus user, and he is a human who has a Longinus who can turn him into whatever. They never showed it, but I'm gonna say Issei accidentally got killed by him. Actually not killed, but Ozzy in a way got killed as well, but one of the teammates, Irina, yes, sends Issei and Asia back in time. But until that time stopped, and Issei and Asia got teleported into the Dragon Ball universe because it stopped time before they get fully sent back. So Issei and Asia wake up, their wounds are healed, and then they met face to face with Goku. Goku will say, "Hi, I am Goku. How are you?" And Issei was on guard because he almost died. So was Asia. But Goku can actually read their thoughts and say, "Oh, y'all about to be in a battle. Like a battle to get sent back in time." And Issei and Asia are just confused, but now they understand what happened. And then Goku will ask them, does they need to be trained to be stronger when they go back into the past? Issei and Asia will look at each other and look at Goku. How strong is he? And Goku will actually just like look at a mountain and does a Kamehameha just destroyed it. And Goku's like, I have forms, so Goku will show all his forms, literally all his forms. And this one has he has God Ki, but this man still has his tail. So this man has Super Saiyan 5. So they're shocked, and then they ask to train by Goku. So Goku will teach them all the basics because they have all the time in the world now. Issei and Asia will begin to study their abilities, and Goku was like, So basically trains Issei in the art of martial arts while he trains Asia in the art of combat. I mean, the obvious training of working out. So they do this for like a couple more, actually, 2 days, because time stopped when they get sent back time. So they have all the time they need. So basically, time was going swiftly. So Ozzy was getting a little good build while Issei is getting good at martial arts. And then Goku started teaching the energy inside them, and Issei was actually the first one to learn what that means. So Issei is about a key ball, bro, and it was bigger than his magic when he actually figured out Dragon's shot. And Ozzy was able to summon hers. So everything will go a little swiftly, and Goku would actually teach them how to use it and how to correctly use it in their bodies and make them fly. It was a struggle because Issei is just flying in the suit. So, yeah, I forgot to mention the moment they got sent back in time. They were supposed to get sent back in time when they had no balance breaker or her super healing technique. So Issei will be buff regardless without the suit, and Ozzy will be more buff without it. Super healing. So, and plus you figure that out eventually. And going back to that training, Issei will understands the motivation to train now. Ozzy will love them training over and over. So they was fighting back and forth, learning their move stats, techniques, body. And they will even learn certain techniques like the Gallic Buster. No, Galaxy. What's that main move Super Saiyan Gogeta use? If you guys know, tell me, because I forgot what it was. Well, Issei learns that. So Issei learns that, while Ozzy learned the Kamehameha way, but she learns it times 10. She learns that one. Issei is bad, not really bad, but kind of bad. He could have even learned that. Well, but he has the Galaxy Kamehameha, you know, the one where I told you about Gogeta. He has that. Even that will kill somebody. As long as Issei don't put too much power into it, they won't die. And everything was going a little bit more steady and steadier. Ozzy was getting more interested in fighting. Even though she's supposed to be a bishop, she loves to fight now. Not really love to fight, but loves to train. And Issei is learning more techniques than usual. This man learns to instruct on this special beam cannon, not Galaga, but Final Flash. Or actually, he learns the Final Kamehameha. That was broken. And Ozzy learns the little spirit bomb while Issei learns the big one. It took them very long to learn those. And Goku took a lot of energy to smack those away, basically. Well, the little one, no problem, but the big one, hell yes. And they're basically they're strong as, I'm gonna compare them to the cannon cells, like 10 times stronger than the cannon cells. Like how that, like when they started doing some like missions and all that, but it was in the first episodes. Yeah, that they're 10 times stronger than them. And basically, Goku would actually try to teach them the Kaioken, while Alia could learn like Kaioken Touch 1, 2 at least. Yeah, Alia learns Kaioken 1, 2. Lily doesn't really do 3, but she does 5 and 6. So basically, she most focused on the ones I just said and perfecting them. Issei learns Kaioken Touch 10, 20, and 30. He can't go higher than that. And if he pushes his body to the limit, he will. Even without the balance breaker, bro. That man's powerful. And Goku will teach them the technique of a limit breaker for humans, because in this timeline, humans learn limit breakers. So Issei limit breaker will be green and reddish, while Asia will be green and yellowish. So basically, they're strong. And Goku could see that, so he will spar with them like a couple more times. And he noticed their movement and their techniques are getting more flawlessly. So Goku has to update his power up a little bit, going to Super Saiyan. And he is surprised they're still keeping up. I'm not trying to make them broken. This is just training is doing them good. He will go Super Saiyan 2 and actually suppress them and put them down. And they will keep training. And then they will be at their max level at the those to be. They are basically at 100% without the Limit Breaker Goku's base form. With the Limit Breaker, they're at like Super Saiyan 2 level. Limit Breaker 2 is basically Super Saiyan 3 level. And they turned that off and learned a little bit about God Ki. God Ki was actually very difficult. Very, very difficult. It took them full 12 months to learn how to even harvest it. Like, legit, bro. And this time, like, we was like, they fucking dead. Bro, like, all the gods were dead because someone killed them all. So Goku and Vegeta was the only one who knows about God Ki. And Jiren and Toppo the Destruction Ki. So, basically, yeah. So it took them very long to learn. But they got the grasp of God Essence, so they basically can go around it, but they can't fully hold the God form for long. And Goku will tell them to make their own human transformation fully complete. Well, I'm gonna say every God form doesn't look the same. Like when they activate like Super Saiyan God, it was Super Saiyan Red, basically. But Super Saiyan like God Ki, bro, I'm gonna say different. It's different Ki. So Issei Ki was actually red and green. So his God form is actually reddish on the side and like green on the side and the reddish in the middle. And while Asia is yellow and freaking green since her rings, she gets yellow on the side and green on the side and yellow in the middle. So basically, they can not hold the God Forge for long. At least like 15 minutes at most, at least. And Goku will teach them all he could. Until he said, it's time for y'all to leave. And they will bow and tell them we'll keep training to master our forms. And Goku did tell them at least about Ultra Instinct. And they still can move. They can move without their body thinking. They can do that, but they can't activate the fucking move. They can't activate Ultra Instinct like that. It took Goku like a whole fucking episode to master that shit. So they go back into their time loop and goes back in time. But Goku gives him a sense of beat just in case. A lot. And they will go back in time before even beating Riser or going back more. It's about the Asia. Not Asia, but like, you know the missions Ozzy was about to go on? Basically there. We're gonna begin there once they got once Issei and Asia wake up from their home, they will run to each other and give each other a hug. But now they notice most of their power they gain is suppressed. Issei can't use his balance breaker for some reason. But he still can use the booster gear in the second one. But he can't use his balance breaker at all. Because I'm gonna say this, his balance breaker, bro, it's even harder to turn on at will. Even Drake tells him now. Like since he evolved in the future, the shit went back it's so strong. He can't fully manifest it. And Ozzy's powers, healing or getting like a downcrease because she trained her powers in the future so long, she actually can make bubbles to heal people. So basically, she lost that power. So basically, they was like, God damn, we gotta train this shit again. And then obviously, I remind them, like, we could train that later. We got powers from Goku. And he said doesn't remember the future. So Kong was like a Goku. And Ozzy was like, so we met another version of Goku? Maybe. That's what Issei would tell her. Maybe we did. But that man's strong, no lie. So yeah, everything will go at the beginning. Everything will go more smoother, but they keep their real power suppressed. I mean, they don't want the club members to find out what they would do. So Issei will begin being the way he is, the pervert. While Ozio's being the most shyest person ever, as you could possibly can. But Kaneko noticed they are off. Even for 5 days, Kaneko knows they're off. Something's off with these two. But she doesn't say that because she's not no Stitch. And a couple more years later, Issei and Ozio remembered the rating game with Peter. So basically, they do not release their power, not like that. They didn't even get to like. It got to the part where Issei would tell Ozzy, Rias will come in this room. That was so happy, and Issei will not do anything stupid. He'll pretend to be oblivious, and actually answer like, "Do you really even want this?" And she would be thrown through a loop a little bit, but everything will sit as a canon. Hard. I mean, literally hard to keep Issei in check. Because he seen this shit again. Bro, after Riser improved in the future, bro. And he's seeing this shit again. The way he was before, he is gonna literally beat this man up. Like, badly. But Issei in this timeline just jumped out to get humiliated. But he does flip wheels, bro. Like, legit get to Rider's face and tell him to back off. What a dangerous tone that the club members, except for Ozzy, never saw Issei do that before. And this man's eyes literally slid into green. And this man, Riser, think he all that shit. And, bro, scissors his paw at Issei. Issei looks at her. Flash steps once. Actually, he didn't really flash step. This man literally was in her face. Like, by just walking fast. He didn't want to show too much potential he had. Flicks her head. Actually, he pretended to punch her, but put a little force in it. Knocks her back. And then Rayfield will call it off and all that. Then Issei will actually make a request to get a 2-day training. Months of training. Everything will go happens. But really, this is more simple for Issei and Ozzy. Ozzy remembered the training Akino gave her. But this is where I'm going to end the first episode. The next will be interesting. Because I forgot. When they went back in time to tell y'all, everybody's usually stronger. Not like everybody, but every villain they fought is stronger. If you want me to go there, compare most of them with Super Saiyan 5. If y'all have read the manga or heard of Super Saiyan 5, yeah, they compare it to that. So peace, love you guys, hope you guys like this video, and hope you love it. Peace.